Why am I doing a video today? Why shouldn't I do a video? Any of you watched Trump on the news? It was really quite disturbing because I heard Trump say the same thing but the other side of the fence that Joe Biden said a couple years back. Joe Biden said, and I'll be paraphrasing, it's what about the Democrats? They're the ones who vote for us. They're the ones we take care of. Trump said, only letting the people who support me, only the ones who are definitely going to vote me. He had like 20,000 people and 1,400 seats. What happened? 20,000 people, 1,400 seats. So all the rest don't matter. If that had been my convention, I would immediately got with the city and did an outside one. I could put up with the cold for a while. That each and every person know that they matter. That they are the ones who count. Don't throw out the hecklers. Embrace them. Let them know what they're trying to do, what they're trying to say is completely wrong and not needed, not necessary. And then he says, we're going to build a wall, who's going to pay? Everyone yells Mexico. We build a wall, who's going to pay? Mexico. And how are you going to get Mexico to pay? You don't get Mexico to pay. Mexico's not going to pay. We're going to pay, each and every one of us. What's he think? The people who build the wall are going to do it for nothing? Until Mexico decides to give us money? No, Mexico's not going to pay. His rally reminds me of some of these football team rallies. Teams that never won a game or hardly ever won a game, and they got everyone there rallying. We're going to win, we're going to win. The number one football team they're playing against, and they're rated at the bottom. Yeah, but we're going to win, no matter what. No, don't work that way, people. Well, it does work this way. You all got to start realizing only you can make the difference. Only you can make the change. Trump's not going to do it. Trump's still part of the political machine. What makes me different than Trump? Why should you support me over Trump? I mean, he's got billions of dollars. He's got all kinds of money handling skills. He's got all this. Me, I'm just a retired chief from the Navy who's doing a video saying, you know, maybe you should start looking a different way. Maybe you should start helping to make this country better. Maybe you should be putting out there with me. I've told you this over and over again. I can't do it alone, but together we can fix this nation. And together we can. But if you're going to follow the crowd, follow the herd, follow the sheep, I don't care what you want to call it, nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to happen. Didn't we hear those lines 8 years ago? And the only thing that happened is our governments got bigger and bigger, more expensive, and still nothing at all has changed except for the tax system. We're paying more in taxes now than we were. It's up to us to make the difference. Up to us to do the change. Up to us. Those ranchers in Oregon, they deserve to be listened to because they do know what's happening. Our government is becoming so oversized that it has to make rules and regulations just to justify its existence. We have to increase more and more people just to justify the existence of the current government, which thus makes it larger. Obama. I'm not disagreeing with anything that Obama really is doing about guns, as long as it allows everybody who can own a gun, own a gun. But for him to think that registrations is what will fix the problem, it's like a blind leading the blind. Majority of criminals do not have registered guns. Majority of criminals have unmarked guns, so they can't be traced. Majority of people who do these types of killings are not supposed to have a gun in the first place. I've heard Sandy Hook, Sandy Hook, Sandy Hook. There should never have been a gun inside that house. That boy was mentally unstable, was declared mentally unstable. Why did the mother keep the guns in the house? She broke the law. See, the law was there. No guns supposed to be in that house. But there was guns in that house, and that boy got a hold of it. And we could go on and on. Terrorists. There's only one thing terrorists understand. Terror. We must make the price that they pay to hurt a single American so dear to them that they do not wish to pay it. That is what will stop terrorism. Am I going to tell you how I'm going to do it? No. Would a general tell the other general of the opposite army how he's going to attack them the next morning? No. And I will not do. I will promise you this. I will bring the finger of God down to the surface of the earth. I will meet terrorists with a terror they have no idea even exists. That I can promise you. The price they pay will be so great that any terrorist in the future, if they're going to attack or blow something up, will make sure no Americans are nearby. And they don't want to pay even a dearer price. And this is about locking one religious group out from it. No. I am going to protect each and every American citizen's right from the day they are born to the day they die. Whether they were born in this country or not. If they are an American citizen, those privileges, rights, and promises shall and will be kept. You all must understand, you all matter, each and every one of you, and you are what is important to this nation. Our Constitution in the preamble makes 6 promises to you. Those are the reasons for our government. The Bill of Rights at the end are rights that our government cannot take away from you, that our forefathers feared the most. And in the middle is how they will do what needs to be done. That is the Constitution of the United States. That is how our government shall and will be. You all must understand, there's much more here at stake than just a presidential election. We have a nation, the United States of America, that's on the verge of being a political machine or an independent country. And you, the people, must decide. And I'll give you a clue. I am not doing well when I say you, the people, must choose. Because you're all running right behind the political parties, the political machine, and yelling, oh, oh, oh. I'm not going to mention names. You know all the names. And in turn, we are getting nothing but the royal shaft down the chute. So everybody, what am I trying to say? You matter. not just the 1,400 that can sit in the seats and yell Trump, Trump, can yell Mexico, Mexico. Each and every one of you matter. And each and every one of you must be heard, must be supported, and we together, all of us, can fix our nation. But we can only do it together. And Congress must understand we, the people, are the masters of our government. Not Congress, not the political parties, not the special interest groups, and not whoever else Congress wants to follow. For only the people shall they serve. And Congress will learn that the people are only to be served by our Congress, nothing else, and that we, the people, are the masters of our government. And of course, my third promise is to bring you strong leadership. Leadership, something that is missing direly from the government. Someone who could say, yep, I goofed, I made a mistake, and I stand responsible, but I shall do better next time. Someone who shall show direction for our nation, or direction of where to go. Where the government is there to assist the people, not to hinder the people. The people don't have to demonstrate, don't have to occupy, don't have to grab up guns, because our government is looking more and more like a tyranny. We have to work together, we can work together, and we shall, if we want to fix a nation, turn our backs all together on the political machines and start supporting JD. Yeah, that's me. Thank you for your time. Remember, don't vote Democrat, don't vote Republican, don't vote for any political party. Vote for our Constitution. Vote for JD 2016 if you totally agree. And remember, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. And that our government shall be the servants of the people, and the people shall not ever be enslaved by the government. Thank you. This is JD. Have a nice night.